Okay, so tonight I thought I would take a look at the first two figures from the Love Live Pacific Racing Team set by Pulchra. We've got Honoka, and we've got Umi. And let me look here. Coteries out. I'm waiting on my newest shipment or newest order. Coteries is in stock, and Maki, they're still waiting on, but should be getting her this month. And then I think it's Ran and Koizumi next month. If they all do it by date, which there have been some delays already, but it was supposed to be December would be the ninth one. I don't know that these aren't getting a whole lot of love. Some people are passing them by because they're basically all in the same outfit, which I guess I can understand that. I kind of like a set where they're all dressed the same, and it not being, a school uniform or something. Plus the price. I mean, these are running about 95 right now on Ami. Probably 100, 120 on a lot of sites. Partly because the yen keeps going up. So when I pre-ordered all these, it was probably like upper $80 something, or 90. Right now it stands at 95. So the yen needs to get off this upward trajectory and start going back down, as far as I'm concerned. But that's one risk you take when you pre-order stuff from another country. You never know what the exchange rate is going to be when you actually get charged for it. But I don't know a lot about Pulchra. I don't know if I have any other Pulchra figures other than these. But I like the look of these. Plus, well, I was gonna say too, these are 1/8 scale, so they're not huge. So it's I don't it's not really overly expensive, but you have other options. I love like the birthday figures, which are more expensive than these. And some people, if you're getting those, are bypassing these, which that's fine. I wish I could afford both, but I can't, so I'm getting these. Partly another reason because I just love sets. I don't have a whole lot of sets. I get stuff when I find it, when I have money. So I love the idea of having a full 9-figure set of anything. But let's get Honoka out here. Take a look at her. It's a really small base, which is good in a way because you don't need as much room. I don't even know where to display my figures right now hardly. So, but if I did, I could put these close together because they have a relatively small base. As you can see, there's nothing fancy here. It's kind of weird in a way that they actually come on the base, which is really unusual. Normally you have to, your base comes separate and you put it on the base. Now these are Lazy Man figures. So got some tape here. But sometimes those bases can be aggravating. But you don't have to worry about it with these girls. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus, but it's just that. And the wrapping is stuck to the thing. Okay, here's the problem. Her hat fell off. I guess it's just like supposed to sit there. We'll see with Umi, but I would have assumed that you can see some kind of, well, it's not sticky. It's like it wasn't even glued on to start with. So I'm not too sure about that, but it will stay on by itself as long as you don't move her. But here she is mounted to the base. I can't tell you, some people do reviews and they get all technical and lottie, and I can't do that stuff. I just know if I like something or not. I like the outfit. It's kind of a shiny blue. I like blue. Well, that's a little bit Duke blue, which not my favorite color, but I can live with it as long as it don't say Duke on it. And I doubt Honoka's ever heard of Duke, just to tell you the truth. Wish I hadn't. So she's got her little sleeves here, kind of a little kind of an interesting little skirt there. So yeah, I'm sort of worried about the base noir, but I'm assuming it's glued on there or something. So yeah, here it is. Here's Honoka. I was going to use my little circle thing, but I'll just do this. Can't see your feet, but you know, who cares? So yeah, I like the Honoka figure. Of course, I love Honoka. These boots are a little sharp right here. I mean, the oversized boots. But this could cut you. You don't want to get this. Well, no, it could cut you. It's actually pretty sharp, actually. So let me get Umi out and let's see what happens with her hat. Yeah, the hat is totally separate. Yeah, the hat is totally separate, which is good in a way, which means I didn't get a defective figure, but yeah, if you can see it in there, it's just kind of, you can't really see it, but yeah, right there, it's like right below her hand. That little blue circle. That's kind of weird. You know, I'm not a big fan of the hats, so if you want to display without the hat, you don't have to worry about it. You can do it because, you know, she doesn't have a peg sticking out of her head where it would hook into the hat. So yeah, here we have her hat again. It's just loose. I mean, it is a good paint job. I don't see any kind of laziness in terms of the painting. Any splotches or whatever. She's got these sharp legs too. Hers is she's not kicking her knee up like Honoka is, so it's not as obvious. And yeah, Umi is standing more upright, so you know her hat would probably stay on a little easier than the other, but yeah. So the hats are optional apparently. I had a hard time learning to call these Pacific Racing Team because to me these look like Pan Am stewardess outfits from, you know, like the 60s or something, but that was one thing that sort of drew me to them anyway. But yeah, these are nice figures. I like this. I mean, there's not a overabundance of glue on the bottom. Well, actually, maybe there is no glue. If they do have little slot sort of things. They just come already in the slot. But I wouldn't want to be too rough with these because it might come out. And actually, the first two of these had, at least on their side, had a little blurb, you know, about how these are fragile and they can't guarantee that they'll arrive undamaged. But they didn't put that warning on the rest. And these arrived just fine. So, see if I can get both of them here at once. Well, I didn't do a little spin around for Umi, did I? Umi's working that miniskirt. I have no problem with quality here. And let's see, there's Honoka sort of, she's always kicking her leg, you know. She's doing a leg kick. While Umi has both feet firmly in the base. Hard to do this backwards. Let's see if I can go down a little bit. There you go, get sort of feet in there too. So, you know, these aren't going to be the prizes of my collection or anything, but I like these, and I'm glad I've got all 9 of them pre-ordered. Some months we'll get 1, some months we'll get 2, and hopefully by December or shortly thereafter we'll have the whole set. So I really like these figures. So, you know, I say go for it if you want it. But, you know, you have to decide what your priorities are. So, but, you know, these don't get a lot of attention, but I think they're pretty good figures. I like them.